Welcome to Art History in a Hurry. I'm your host, Monica Hahn. The Persistence of Memory was the most famous painting of Spanish artist Salvador Dali. This iconic painter is known for the bizarre, often disconcerting images in his works, as well as for his larger-than-life personality. Dali belonged to a group of poets and artists that formed in Paris in the 1920s, who were disillusioned by the bloody devastation of World War I. Inspired by dreams and visions, this surrealist movement was based on the free association of mental images and unconscious thought, and explored illogic on the principles of Freudian psychology, which emphasized the subconscious. Sigmund Freud had published his groundbreaking work, Interpretation of Dreams, in 1900. Tapping into the subconscious can often produce jarring juxtapositions of subjects that seem to be unrelated. This may explain the surprising, sometimes grotesque, often bizarre nature of their work, this painting included. Here, an eerily still, barren landscape recedes into infinity, lit by a cold, indeterminate light source. A grotesque creature, mostly eye, nose, and tongue, seems to sleep in the foreground, draped with a wilted clock. Two more limp timepieces appear, one in a dead tree growing inexplicably out of the rectangular form at the left, and one that drapes over this odd form. A closed pocket watch is covered with ants, as though it might be devoured like a decaying organic object. The evocation of the dream world was a common approach of the surrealists. Dali's own work often emphasizes the dreamlike quality by representing incongruous subjects with meticulous, linear precision. Dali revisited this subject in 1954, painting The Disintegration of the Persistence of Memory. Most of the motifs reappear, but this time the images are regimented by an almost scientific fragmentation. After World War II, Dali had become preoccupied with the horrors of atomic warfare, and the precision and linear quality of his works become infused with scientific edge. Because of the bizarre and dreamlike quality of these paintings, students often ask if Dali's work was made under the influence of drugs. Sigmund Freud, whose work was so influential to the surrealists, had written a paper titled On Coca, but there's no evidence that Dali himself took cocaine. He was once quoted as saying, however, "I don't take drugs, I am drugs." Thanks for joining me. This has been Art History in a Hurry. See you next time.